Thank you for clicking on the video. I am Marcus, the 40-bit father, and today I finally have my Zoh Shia Armor build. And let me tell you, if you were like me, where you were on the fence on whether or not you're gonna switch, do it. This armor is absolutely broken. But before we get into it, leave a comment below, like and subscribe. And yeah, the Zoh Shia Armor is absolutely crazy. It's amazing, but man, it took me forever to farm this orb here. I was finally able to get another one to drop after the end of my latest Zoh hunt as a quest reward. And if you're like me, you have no idea about the super recovery skill. Apparently it's returning from world, and what it does is it gives you passive healing. So for me, it's perfect because I don't like to withdraw from the fight just so I can use a potion, but this thing takes care of that in the most incredible way. Now online there is a debate on whether you should go full Zoh or go 2 pieces of the Guardian Arcvale set and 2 pieces Zoh. That way you have Super Recovery 1 and Decimator for that burst of healing whenever you break a wound. But me personally, I just went all in, and I think it's so fun. And again, it's one of those things where you don't have to worry about. You're just getting this incredible passive healing in the background without ever having to stop and use a potion or anything. Now, as you can see right here, the drip is absolutely beautiful. I decided to go pretty much the full female set except for the waist, which is the male set. If you didn't know, the 2 sets have different aesthetics. The female set is more like the angel, where the male set is more like the demon, and you can mix and match the pieces to make it look however you like as I did here. The only issue is I wasn't able to put my purple color for my brand that I like to use because of the way the pigment system works on this particular set. It would turn the whole, where everything that you see white, it would turn it purple, and it just doesn't look as good, but it's fine. It's still a beautiful set and it's still great. Now the base set comes with full agitator, so level 5 agitator. I have 2 points in weakness exploit from my Guardian Arcvale. It also comes with 2 points in recovery speed, 1 point in coalescence, 1 point in elemental absorption, which is one that I don't really use too much, and then 1 point in counter strike. But let's get into the weapon. Now, as I said before, my 3 top skills is offensive guard, and crit boost. However, with this weapon, with the Whiteflame Zoh Shia weapon, I have to go with razor sharp because this weapon eats through sharpness like crazy. Now, I'm not sure why I didn't choose it in the video, but I would go for the razor sharp dragon attack deco. That just is a no-brainer. You get a little bit of extra dragon attack plus the razor sharp skill, and then like I said, you go guard for your second one. And with this one particularly, I had to go guard and guard because of the way the decos are set up. But if I were to fight Zoh, I would swap out that 1 guard for a guard up just so I can block the unblockable attacks. For my secondary weapon, same thing. Guard, offensive guard, and crit boost. And of course, I can swap out crit boost for guard up whenever I'm fighting Zoh. Particularly Zoh. I don't know if there's any other monsters that have unblockable attacks. Maybe Arcvale off the top of my brain, but other than that, I think you should be fine. Now, getting into the armor, as you can see, we have 3 level 3 decos. So we're going to use these for weakness exploit so we can fill that out and max it out. We also have a few level 1s here, about 4 of them. So 2 of them are going to obviously go recovery up. We have to go recovery up because recovery up actually boosts the speed at which super recovery heals you. Now, a lot of builds will say to go recovery up 3, but I'm here to tell you just go recovery up 2 because you can get the 3rd one essentially from the medic skill from your food. So to go recovery up 2 plus medic 1, that's enough to boost your healing like crazy, trust me. For our level 2 decos, I'm gonna go maximum might. Always gotta have maximum might pretty much for every build because it's just an incredible skill. There's no reason not to take it. Now, I was debating here for these last 2 level 1 decos to go either Divine Blessing or Defense or something like that. Divine Blessing would be great, and I know a lot of people kind of use it as a crutch, and it's a good crutch for good reason, right? With 2, that's 30% less damage that you take from an attack. So it's still really good. However, for me, I ended up going Constitution with one of them and then Shock Absorber with the other, for the same purpose of not being tripped up by others that may not have it equipped. And the reason I go Constitution again is because I am a Lance main and I love to do my power guard move, so just having extra stamina is perfect for me and my playstyle. However, I do want to offer some alternatives, something like Burst, which is incredible. We all know what Burst does. You can go defense boost, or you can go Counter Strike. Now, let me talk about the individual pieces once again. I have 4 pieces of the Zoh set. I went with the head and the chest, and then the waist and the legs. And then I chose for my arms the Guardian Arc Veil Van Braces, again for the 2 points in weakness exploit. And the reason I chose it that way is just because the Zoh arms are kind of the weakest out of the set, but I do have an alternative for those who want to use Divine Blessing. Now for the second build here, as promised, we have the Suja Sash, which I swap out for the Zoh Waist, and that's gonna give us our 3 Divine Blessing, and also gives us 2 level 1 deco slots for our recovery up. So very, very good. The only issue with this build is that it does take away 1 point in weakness exploit and 2 points in agitator, because those 2 extra points in agitator came from the waist, and then the weakness exploit came from the arms, the Guardian Arc Veil arms. However, there are ways to make up for that, and that is again by swapping out our talisman. You can choose the agitator talisman, which is perfect, right? It will give you the 2 points that we're missing, or you could do something like defense boost or burst. Again, you don't have to take Constitution. I can't stress that enough. That's just a me thing. That's just something I like to do. And the defense is a little bit less in this build. However, again, having Divine Blessing level 3 kind of makes up for that. But that's gonna do it for the build. If you guys made it this far, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I just want to thank you so much for your time, and I will see you in the next video. But for now, I gotta go feed the kids. Wait a minute. What is this? Looks like I got some farming to do, but this is fantastic. This will free up one of my 1 decos in which I can put recovery speed.